Yeah, good evening, children. Good evening, Deepthi. I've shared my screen. Deepthi, visible? Okay, so look at this question. Milk is sold at rupees 16.3/4 per liter. Find the cost of 6.2/5 liters of milk. We'll not write anything now. We'll just understand a bunch of questions and answers, and then you can start writing. All right. So so milk is sold at rupees 16.3/4 per liter. That means the cost of 1 liter of milk. Okay, you'll have to see the board. The cost of 1 liter of milk is rupees 16.3/4. Find the cost of 6.2/5 liters of milk. So basically, the cost of 1 liter is given. Supposing the cost of 1 liter is rupees 10. What will be the cost of 6 liters? 60 rupees. So what will you do? Multiplication. 1 liter of supposing, okay, 1 liter of milk costs rupees 10. Then what will be the cost of 6 liters of milk? It will be 6 into 10, 60 rupees. 60 rupees. So the operation, the mathematical operation you would use here to find the answer is multiplication. Correct? 1 liter, 10 rupees. 6 liters, 6 into 10, 60 rupees. So the same thing here also. Okay, so the mathematical operation to be used here to find the answer is multiplication. All right, now we need to write statements because it's a word problem. You need to write statements. All right, so we'll see how to write the statements. I have it here. Okay. Now the next part is to calculate. So how do we calculate? So it is 16.3/4 into 6.2/5. Correct? It's multiplication. You need to multiply these two fractions. They're mixed fractions. So this is 16 fours are 64 plus 3, 67. 4 16s are 16 fours are 64 plus 3, 67/4 into 6 5s are 30 plus 2, 32/5. Now it's multiplication. We have to multiply these two fractions. So multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. So it is 67 into 32 divided by 4 into 5. Multiply the numerators divided by multiply the denominators. Product of the numerators divided by the product of the denominators. Now check if you can cancel. So what should you do now after this? You need to take one number from the numerator, one number from the denominator, and simplify using the same tables. All right, but then, okay, there is right. So what can you take? 4 Correct. 4 1s are and 4 8s are, right? Now, so we take 4 from the denominator, 32 from the numerator. One number from the numerator, one number from the denominator, and strike them using the same tables. So in the tables of 4 1s are, 4 8s are. All right. Now, further we cannot simplify because 67, 8, 5, no, not possible. So multiply the numerators. What do you do after this? Multiply the numerators. So what do you have? 67 into 8, 536 divided by 5. Correct? Now we need to convert this. Yes. So this is an improper fraction. So you need to perform the long division. Perform the long division. Okay. So 5 1s are 5, 0 remains, 3 comes down. It's not possible to divide. So add a 0 and then bring the next number down. Correct? Let's do it again. Let's do this again. See, how do we divide? 536 divided by 5. 5 1s are 5, 0 is the remainder. 3 comes down. Not possible to divide. So you need to add a 0 and then bring the next number down. Now 5 7s are 35. The remainder is 1. So the mixed fraction is 107, 1 by 5. 107, this one first, 107, 1 by 5, 1 by 5. No, the cost is a little more than 107 rupees. Now, if you want to understand, now if you have to pay the milkman, how will you pay? 107 rupees, you understand. But what is this 1 by 5? How will you give him? What is the value of 1 by 5? So multiply 1 by 5 by 60. No, sorry, by 100. By 100, because 1 rupee is 100 paise, right? 1 rupee is 100 paise. See, now if you have to pay the milkman, you'll have to pay the milkman 107 rupees and 1/5 of a rupee. So what is the value of 1/5 of a rupee? 107 rupees we understand. What is the value of 1/5 of a rupee? So 1/5 of a rupee meaning 1/5 of 100 paise, right? 100 paise, because 1 rupee is 100 paise. So now 5 ones are 520 times. So you'll have to pay the milkman 107 rupees and 20 paise. So 20 paise is not in circulation now. We don't use 20 paise at all. Okay, the minimum value now we use is 1 rupee. No, you can see, since it's fractions, you can leave it like this. You can leave the answer as a mixed fraction. We are just trying to understand what the value of this money is. There is 107 rupees and 1/5 of a rupee. 1/5 of a rupee meaning 1/5 of 100 paise. So 1/5 of means into 100 paise. Simplify, you get 20. So 20 paise. So you'll pay him 107 rupees and then 20 paise. Do you understand? So you can see this. You have any doubts on this? Okay, that's all. Only that can be your question. Yeah, children. Now see here, cost. So how will you write the statements? Cost of 1 liter of milk, right? Cost of 1 liter of milk. Then cost of 6/2/5 liters of milk. These will be the statements. Cost of 1 liter of milk. This is the cost of 1 liter of milk. Okay, and the cost of 6/2/5 liters of milk, correct? Yeah, and you know the operation is multiplication. Then mixed fractions should be converted to improper fractions. And then to multiply two fractions, we need to multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators, right? And then simplify and, right? Now see here, Sajal can walk 2/5 kilometers in an hour. So 1 hour, the distance covered by Sajal in 1 hour. See, you should know how to write the statements. See, statements are important because you need to express yourself. You know something, but you're finding it difficult to express. So no point. You will have that knowledge, that information only with you. You cannot share it with your friend. So to be effective at communication, you need to know how to express yourself. So what is this? So that is why word problems, statements involved in word problems are very important. Sajal can walk 2/5 kilometers in an hour. Distance covered by Sajal, or you can just leave the name also. Distance covered in 1 hour. You can write distance covered in 1 hour, or you can write distance covered by Sajal or Sajal, whatever it is. So distance covered by Sajal in 1 hour, correct? Or you can write distance covered in 1 hour, 2/5 kilometers. Like supposing you can cover distance covered by say Anu in 1 hour. 1 hour is say 5 kilometers. Okay. Now, how much distance will he cover in 1/3 hours? So like distance covered by Anu in 10 hours. Like the question is similar to this example, right? The distance covered in 1 hour is given, and you will have to find the distance covered in 10 hours in our example, or in the example, in the actual example here, the distance covered in 1 hour is given, and you'll have to find the distance covered in 1/3 hours. So what would you do here? Multiplication, right? 1 hour, 5 kilometers. 10 hour, 10 into 5, 50 kilometers. 1 hour, 5 kilometers. So 10 hours will be 1 hour, 5 kilometers. 2 hours, 5 plus 5. 3 hours, 5 plus 5 plus 5. 4 hours, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. And we know repeated addition is multiplication. Repeated addition, 5 plus 5 plus 5, you should take it 10 times. This is 1 hour, 2nd hour, 3rd hour, 4th hour, 5th hour, 6th hour. So you will have to add 5 10 times to itself 10 times. So repeated addition is multiplication. That's why 10 into 5, 50 kilometers. So same thing here. So the statements will be like distance walked. Okay, distance walked or distance covered in 1 hour. Distance covered or walked in 1/3 hours. So you'll have the operation is multiplication. Not addition, subtraction, or division. It's multiplication, correct? And again, the fractions are mixed fractions. Convert them to improper fractions and then simplify. See, all these steps are important, children. All these steps are important. Distance walked in 1 hour, distance walked in 1/3 hours is you'll have to multiply these two fractions and then convert these mixed fractions to improper fractions. Then multiply the numerators. 10 into 12. Write that in the numerator. Write that product in the numerator. 10 into 12 in the numerator. 3 into 5, that product in the denominator. Right? And then you'll have to simplify. And this is the answer. 8 kilometers. A carton contains 16 boxes of nails. A carton is a box. A carton contains 16 boxes. So a carton is a big box, like a big, you see the brown color boxes used in packing medicines. Sometimes even the, when you order provisions at the departmental store, he puts all that in one, he puts all your provisions in one brown box. Okay, it has 4 flaps on the top. 4 flaps it has on the top. He interlocks them. Even if you turn it upside down, nothing will fall. He'll interlock the 4 flaps. So that's a carton box. So a carton is a big box. Inside that there are 16 boxes. Inside that, 16 smaller boxes. A big box, and inside that big box there are 16 smaller boxes. So a carton contains 16 boxes of nails. Nails meaning not this nail. Nails, what you drive in the wall. What you drive into the wall, all right? So a carton contains a big box contains 16 smaller boxes of nails, and each box weighs 3/4 kgs. How much would a carton of nails weigh? So they're asking you, they've given you the weight of one small box, and they're asking you, what is the weight of that big box? Okay, they've given you what? Imagine. So there's a big box. Inside the big box, there are 16 smaller boxes. What is given to you? What is given to you? The weight of one small box is given. Now, what will be the weight of the big box? It is equal to the weight of all the 16 small boxes, right? Yeah, what is the weight of the big box? The weight of the big box is equal to the weight of the 16 small boxes. No, see, in this question, the carton is the big box and that box is a small box. We can see that it's.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah, this is the big box. 1 second. This we understand as the big box. Just a second, Deepthi. This carton we understand as the big box. And inside that big box, there are 16 smaller boxes. Okay, now each box means this box only. Because the bigger one is called the carton. So not to get confused, we understand carton as a big box. So it's not the weight of this box. Okay, there is only one box used in the question. Here, 16 boxes. So the box in the question means the small box. And this carton we understand as the big box. So that big box, which is a carton, has 16 smaller boxes in it. So to find the weight of that big box, you have to find the weight of the 16 small boxes. The weight of the 16 small boxes is equal to the weight of the carton or the big box, right? Yes or no? Yeah. Yes, Deepthi? Deepthi, you can ask me now. All right. So,
ma'am, my doubt was that to find the weight of the carton, we have to multiply 4/3/4 by 16.
Sure. Yeah,
Deepthi, sorry, since there is noise in the background, darling. Let me finish it and just check. Can you just use a different room where there is no noise coming from the background? Is that possible? Okay, just check that. Now, so what will be the statements like here? Weight of one box. See, in the question, box is the small box. Only one box is used in the question. That is a small box. The big box is called the carton here. Okay, so weight of one box is equal to 4,3/4 kgs. Then you should find weight of 16 boxes. Weight of one box, 4,3/4 kgs. Weight of 16 such boxes. நம்ம கார்டனுக்கே போல கார்டனே இல்ல இப்போ நம்ம அந்த சின்ன பாக்ஸ் தான் பாக்குறோம். Weight of one correct. That's all. So weight of one box is 4,3/4 kgs. Weight of 16 boxes will be 16 into 4,3/4. Whatever answer you get, that is the weight of the carton. So weight of one box. Yes, Deepthi.
When my doubt
I'm
was
looking at answer.
to find the answer, we have to multiply 4,3/4 multiplied by 16, right?
Yeah, to find the answer, we'll have to multiply 16 and
Yes.
4,3/4.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so these are the statements. Weight of one box, weight of 16 boxes will be 16 into 4,3/4. Now 16 into, convert this mixed fraction to an improper fraction. We know how to do that, right? 4 4 are 16, 16 plus 3, 19, 19/4. Then multiply the numerators. Next step, we should multiply the numerators. 16 into 9. Product of the numerators divided by, in the denominator, it's actually a 1 here. So you can just write that 4. You don't have to write 1 into 4. Just write that 4. Do we understand this step, children? This step, please. Okay. Now take one number from the numerator, one number from the denominator, and cancel. So we take 4 from the denominator, 16 from the numerator, and we cancel. 4 ones are 4 fours are. Now, what is remaining in the what are the numbers in the numerator remaining? 4 and 19. 4 into 19 is 76. Is 76 by 1. 76 by 1. So it is 76. Right? Okay. So now see, what did we find? We found the weight of 16 boxes, but that's only the weight of a carton. Oh, sorry, not kg. Made a mistake while typing. Weight of a carton. Weight of the carton. Weight of the carton. The carton is equal to 76 kgs. All right. So finding it comfortable to write the statements?
Yes.
Okay. Now, very important. Very, very important. Now, let's take a different example before we read this question. Now, when we talk about fractions, the total is 1. When we talk about fractions, the total is 1. We have seen a situation like this earlier, but I would just like to do it again. When it is percentage, the total is 100%. Now, supposing the teacher says 99% of the class has got A grade. Okay, 99% of the class has got A grade. So 100 minus 99, 1% of the class maybe have got A plus also. Okay. So the remaining is 1% because 100 minus 99%. The teacher says 99% of the class. Supposing the grades are A plus A, then B plus B, and so on. The teacher says 99% of the class has got grade A or A grade. So that remaining 1%. Okay, so you belong to this A grade. So you want to know that remaining 1% should be below A, below A, below A, because you want to be one among the toppers. But then the teacher says, no, the remaining 1% have secured A plus. Okay, so like that. So when it's percentage, When it's percentage, the total is 100. 100% is the total. So if the teacher says 99% have got A grade, 100 minus 99, the remaining 1%, she says has got A plus. Now, supposing we talk about population. Okay, so population, we talk about population. Population is taken as 100%. So now in population, we have men, we have women, and we have children. Okay, so you can divide the population like this: population of men, population of women, and population of children, right? The total population comprises of population of men, population of women, and population of children. So if population of men is 45% and the population of women is 50%, what is the population of children? Yeah, because the total of this is 95% and 100 minus 95, 5% of the population are children. See, the total can be divided into any number of parts. Not 2 parts, 3 parts, it depends. The total can, now here the total is the population. The total is the population. So that is 100%. That's taken as 100%. So if the population of men is 45% and the population of women and the population of women is 50%, 45 plus 50. So 95% of the population we have seen now. So the remaining is 100 minus 95, 5%. 5% of the population comprises of children. All right. Now, the same thing, if I say the same situation, men, women, children. Okay. So say 2 sevens. 2 sevens are men. 1/12 women. Now find the total. Find the total. Fine. All of you do it. You can just take the last page and what is 2 by 7 plus 1 by 12? 2 by 7 plus 1 by 12. Take this 5 by 7, children. Take this as 5 by 7. Yeah. Five sevens men. Okay, in some particular place, 5 sevens are men, 1/12 women. We need to find the fraction of the population that are children. How much? 17. 35. Huh? How 35? 7 and 12, what's the common denominator? 67 by? No. See, what should you do? First find. You must find the fraction of men and women. That answer, have that answer. Then 1 minus that answer will give you the fraction of children. You need to first find the total of men and women. So 5 by 7 plus 1 by 12. All right. Then 1 minus that fraction will give you the fraction of children. So how do you add 5 by 7 plus 1 by 12? Okay, the common denominator is 84. LCM of 7 and 12. What's the answer?
No, I got 11 by 84.
11 by
84.
11 by 84. Okay. So the LCM is 84, right? So the common denominator is 84. So into what? Into 12. Into 12. Here into 7. Into 7. So 5 12s are 60. 7 12s are 84. Plus 1 into 7, 7. By 12 into 7, 84. So now add the numerator. 60 plus 7 by 84, which is 67 by 84. So this fraction comprises of men and women. Men and women together, 67 by 84. So children will be 1 minus 67 by 84. When it is fraction, the total is 1. When it's fraction, the total is 1. When it's percentage. See, okay, let's go back to the earlier example. Population, in terms of percentage, 100%. Men, 45%. Women, 50%. Total of men and women, 45 plus 50, 95%. Then how did you find the percentage of children? The total 100% minus 95%, 5% children. Same thing here in fractions. But here in fractions, the total is 1, not 100. When you have fractions in the question, the total is 1. The full thing is 1. The entire thing is taken as 1. So like you did 45 plus 50 there. Here you will have to find 5 by 7 plus 1 by 12.
1 minus 67, I mean 84 minus 67, the answer will be in the children.
Correct.
Okay.
So how do you add? 1 is 84 by 84. Very good. 1 is 84 by 84. Very good. Yeah. Okay, so we need to add 5 by 7 plus 1 by 12. The common denominator is, or the LCM is 84. So you understand the step. How do you add or subtract? Using LCM. How do we add or subtract? Using LCM. Multiplication, division, no LCM. For multiplying and dividing fractions, we don't use LCM. Addition, subtraction is using LCM. So the least common multiple is 84. So you understand this, 67 by 84, right? Now to find the fraction of children, it is 1, the total first. Now don't think 67, 84, that's big. So 67 by 84 minus 1. No, no, no. The total is 1. The entire thing is 1. And in that 1, 67 by 84, this fraction is made up of men and women. Okay, so the fraction of children is equal to, write 1 as 84 by 84. Because 84 by 84 is 1. It's the same as taking LCM, children. It's just that it's easier. You can just do it faster. That's it. 1 is 84 by 84. If the denominator here is 95, 95 by 95. Just to calculate faster. That's all. It's the same. Okay, it's like taking LCM only. So 1 is 84 by 84 minus 67 by 84. So how do you subtract? 84 minus 67 by 84. Right? 84 by 67. Subtract the numerators. 84 minus 67. So 17 by 84. Correct. So this is the fraction of children in the population. You understand?
So I changed it as 5 and then with this.
Oh, you took the fractions. Oh, okay, okay. Is the idea understood, children? So when it is percentage, the total is 100%. Fraction, the total is 1. 1. Which is also 100 by 100. Yes, very good. 100 by 100. 100 by 100 is 1. Okay. So now if I tell you that you ate in one pizza, okay. So this is cut into say some 12 pieces, 12 equal pieces. Okay. So you finished 5/12 of it. So how much is remaining?
From 7 pieces.
No, this is a pizza. Now you have finished. This pizza is cut into 12 equal portions. Okay, so you have finished 5/12 of the pizza. Then how much is remaining?
7/12.
Yeah, how much is remaining? 7/12 of the pizza is remaining. So how do you do that? Because the total is 1. See, 5/12 is a fraction. 5/12 of the pizza you've eaten. Okay, so if you've eaten 5/12, what remains is the total 1. The total is always 1. 1 minus 5/12. See, that's what we always do. No? So supposing, like there are 5 chocolates in your bag and you eat 3 of it. So how much is remaining? The total 5 which was in your bag minus 3 which you already ate. So remaining is 2. The total minus what you've eaten is the remaining. Same thing here. The total is 1 because it's a fraction, 5/12. So 5/12 of the pizza you've eaten, this fraction of the pizza you've eaten. So what is the total then? 1. 1. 1 minus 5/12. 1 minus 5/12. 1 is the entire thing minus what you've eaten, 5/12. So the remaining pizza or the pizza remaining, the fraction of the pizza remaining is equal to 1 minus 5/12, which is 12/12 minus 5/12. Because the denominator is 12, so we choose to write it as 12/12. Choose to write what? 1 as 12/12. So 12 minus 5/12, which is 7/2. Now supposing I say, so this is one thing. Now supposing I say that there are 100 pages in a book. A book has 100 pages. And you have read, say 2/5 of 100 pages. A book has 100 pages. A book has 100 pages. You have read 2/5 of 100 pages. Correct. So what do you understand by this operator of? Of means multiplication. In mathematics, the operator of stands for multiplication. You have read, it's given in the question that you have read 2/5 of the book. That means 2/5 of 100 pages you've read. That means 2/5. Of means into 100. So how do you multiply? It's 2 into 100 divided by 5. Multiplication is not using LCM. This is multiplication. Earlier we will like with addition, subtraction. This is multiplication. So 2 into 100 by 5. Now 5 ones are 520 times. So 40. 40 pages. 40 pages. What 40 pages you have read? Then how much you've not read? 100 minus 40. 60 pages you've not read. Correct. So 60 pages you're still to read. You're still to read 60 pages. Now there's another way of finding it. See here. So what is the situation? A book has 100 pages. The situation is a book has 100 pages and you have read 2/5 of 100 pages. You have finished reading 2/5 of 100 pages. So how many pages have you read? 2/5 into 100 you have read. So 5. Okay, so you've read 2 into 100 divided by 5. 5 ones are 520 times. So you have read 40 pages. 40 pages you have read. Correct. So how much is still to read? 100 minus 40. 60 pages. Now you can find this answer straight away. How? If you have read 2/5, that means you have not read 3/5. See, when it is about reading a book, there are only two things. You have read some pages, you have not read the remaining pages. That's all. You have read some pages, you have not read the remaining pages. So if you have read 2/5, then how much you have not read? 1 minus 2/5, because the total is 1. You have read the 2/5. So you have not read how much? 1 minus 2/5. 1 minus 2/5. If you have read 2/5, how much you have not read? 1 minus 2/5. Because in fractions, the total is 1. So 1 minus 2 by 5. So how do you work this ahead? 1 is 5 by 5. Minus 2 by 5. 5 minus 2, 3 by 5. So if you have read 2/5, you have not read 3/5. Or you're still to read 3/5. So Harshit, if you have finished reading 3/11 of a book, then how much you're still to read? No, 11 by 11 is 1. Eight by 11. Very good. 8 by 11. Okay, so if you've read 3/11 of a book, that means you have not read 1 minus 3 by 11. You have not read 1 minus 3 by 11. And what is 1? 11 by 11 minus 3 by 11. And 11 minus 3 by 11, which is 8 by 11. Okay, so now I didn't complete the earlier example. I said 2/5 of 100 pages you read, right? So that means you didn't read how much? 1 minus 2 by 5. That is 3 by 5 you did not read. So 2/5 of 100 pages you have read. 3/5 of 100 pages you have not read. If you understand this, everything is easy. The book has 100 pages. If 2/5 of it you have read, you have not read 3/5 of it. So 2 by 5 into 100 if you do, you will get the number of pages you have read. If you do 3 by 5 into 100, you will get the number of pages you have not read. Okay, so another example, a book has say, or shall we do this one? A book consists of 216 pages. During last week, Vikas read 3/4 of the book. How many pages did he read? Did he read? Not read. Read. How many pages did he read? Yeah. Yeah. So no, don't write. You have a test coming up, so you can do it there. So number of pages read is equal to number of pages read is equal to 3/4 of 216. 3/4 of the total number of pages. Always what follows off is the total. Off kapra, you should write the total. Now here what's the total? All the pages in the book is the total. 216. So 3/4 of 216. That means 3 by 4. Off means into 216. So this is 3 by 4. Sorry, like this. And then you cancel. 4 ones are 4. 5s are 20. This one. And then you multiply. So 162 pages he has read. So how much is not read? 216 minus 162. Okay, so that will be 38 and 16. 54 pages. He's not read 54. Now you can find this straight away. Not read, you can find straight away. How? If he's read 3 by 4, he's not read 1 by 4 of 216. If he has read 3 by 4, that means he's not read 1 by 4. 1 minus 3 by 4 is 1 by 4. 1 minus 3 by 4. 1 is 4 by 4. 4 by 4 minus 3 by 4 is 1 by 4. Okay, so let's work this. So 1 by 4 into 216. So 4 ones are 4 5s are 20, 154. Straight away you can get it. To find the number of pages not read, okay? To find the number of pages not read, you can find the number of pages read and then total number of pages minus read is unread. Or you can straight away find the number of pages not read. How? By finding the corresponding fraction. Find the corresponding fraction. What is the fraction corresponding to red? 3 by 4. What is the fraction corresponding to not red or unread? 1 by 4. What is the fraction corresponding to red? Red means he's read so many pages. What is the fraction? 3 by 4. What is the fraction corresponding to not read? 1 minus 3 by 4, which is 1 by 4. So 3 by 4 is for red. 1 by 4 not read. So if you find 3 by 4 of 216, you will find the number of pages he has read. If you find 1 by 4 of 216, you can directly find the number of pages he has not read. All right. The other way of finding not read is you can find 3 by 4 of 216. That will give you the number of pages he has read. Then the total number of pages 216 minus read, which is 162, will give you 100. You can use the corresponding fraction straight away, or you can do the subtraction. You can find read and then total minus read is unread. Right? So see here, in this question, we have to find how many pages he has read only. How many has he read? That's the question. So what's the fraction he has read? 3 by 4. What is the fraction corresponding to he's read? 3 by 4. So number of pages read by Vikas is equal to 3/4 of the total number of pages. Number of pages read by Vikas is equal to 3/4 of the total number of pages. So 3/4 of 216. So 3 into 216 by 4. Cancel 162 pages. What is 3 by 4? Read. So if you find 3 by 4 of 216, you will get the number of pages read. Now, how do you find unread? Yeah, can you just wait? Sorry, yeah. Shreya, inga light inga ulla vandu potuko. Yeah, so not read, how will you find? 216 minus 162. You can do this, or you can direct here in this question is only this. We are trying to understand something else. So supposing you have to find not read, find 1 by 4 of 216 straight away, you will get not read. Yes or no? All right. All these are such questions.
Yes.
See, now I'm not going now with one question itself. I think I repeated it 2-3 times. So I'm not doing this. More than yeah. Yeah, okay. So a tin consists of 18 kgs ghee. After consuming 2/3 of it, that means you have, 2/3 of it has been already used for cooking. Consuming, not eating. You can't eat so much of ghee. You've used it for cooking purpose. So a tin has 18 kgs of ghee, and of this, 2/3 of this has been used for cooking. Okay, how much ghee is left in the tin? Very good. So 2/3. So what is it? Used is 2/3. What's the fraction corresponding to used? 2/3. After consuming is after using up for cooking. Okay, you've used, how much have you used? 2/3. So what is 2 by 3? That is the fraction which corresponds to used. So 2/3 of 18 kgs is used. That means unused is or remaining. Unused or remaining is 1/3 of 18 kgs. How 1/3? Because 1 minus 2 by 3. 1 minus 2 by 3 is 1 by 3. Now, I want you people to answer these questions in both the ways. Both the ways. That is, you should find 2/3 and then subtract and show unused, and also use a fraction straight away. Like this. So quantity of ghee consumed is equal to 2/3 of the total quantity. So 2 by 3 into 18, so 12 kgs. So quantity of ghee left is 18 minus 12, 6 kgs. Okay, or directly quantity of ghee consumed is 2/3 of the total quantity. Quantity of ghee left is 1/3 of the total quantity. Consumed is 2/3. So left will be 1 minus 2 by 3, which is 1 by 3. So 1 by, you get 6 straight away. Okay. Go through this one. I'm not explaining this. So here, income is expenditure and savings. Like classroom, girls, boys. Classroom is a total thing. And classroom is made up of girls and boys. In the same way, income is a total. Income, that's the total money you have. Whatever you earn, that's the total money you have. So from your income, what will you do? You will spend. And the remaining is what you have saved. So income is the total, the full thing is income. The two parts are expenditure and savings. What you spend and what you save together is income. How do you spend from your income? How do you save from your income? If you don't have income, how will you save? And if you don't have income, how will you spend? So spending is from your income. Saving is out of your income. So spend and save together is your income. Yeah. So 4/5 is spent. 1/5 is saved. If 4/5 is spent,
And one
that means 1/5 is saved. You can only do two things with your money. You can spend and save or save the remaining. You spend, you save. These are two things. How much you spend? 4/5. So 1 minus 4 by 5. 1 by 5 you have saved. All right. Sure. Yeah. These questions will not be exactly like what we saw, children. Yeah. Take down the questions. You'll have to leave your book. Now you can start writing from the beginning. Continue from where you stopped. Continue from where you stopped. Yeah. Take down all the questions. Yeah. Take down all the questions.
Ma'am, I have
One second.
finished.
I'm giving you. No. I'll give you instructions, Deepthi. Please wait. Take down all the questions. Deepthi, you can take a screenshot. You have to take a screenshot. Leave this meeting and join the next meeting and write the test. All right?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah. Please take a.
ma'am, I finished with when you gave two worksheets in the workbook. We have to do the sums which.
1 second.
have to be
I'll just
done.
stop the recording. Just a minute.